Hey friends, so a real quick video on how to use the unit circle. So if you look at the unit circle, there's a couple keys on here that are necessary. First of all, the ordered pairs are in the order of cosine sine. So the x value of the ordered pair is cosine. The y value of the ordered pair is sine. And then outside the ordered pair, I have written down what the tangents are. And so, for instance, if you were to look at this, that is cosine at 30 degrees, and this is sine at 30 degrees, and this is tangent at 30 degrees. So that's how those are written. And basically, that's all you need to know is the order that everything is in. So if you are given a question like, find sine of 150 degrees, all you're going to do is go to the unit circle, which is right here. You're going to find 150 degrees, which is right here. And sine is the x value. I'm sorry, the y value. Sine is the y value. So you are simply going to put is equal to, what did we find? We found that it was 1/2. So you're going to put 1/2. If I give you something like cosine of 330 degrees is equal to what? You're simply going to look at the unit circle. You are going to find on the unit circle, you're going to find on the unit circle 330 degrees, which is right here. You're going to remind yourself that cosine is the x portion. And so the answer to that question is going to be radical 3/2. Sometimes I like to give you things like, occasionally, I'll give you something like sine of 60 degrees, sine of 120 degrees, sine of 240 degrees, and sine of 300 degrees. So I'll give you a question like that. All you're going to do is grab the unit circle, boom. You're going to go to sine at those locations. So here is 60 degrees, and here is sine. Here is 120 degrees, here is sine. Here is 240 degrees, here is sine. Here is 300 degrees, here is sine. And all I'm wanting you to notice there is that it is the same value, only the positive or the negative. So for instance, sine of 60 degrees is going to be radical 3/2. Sine of 120 degrees is also radical 3/2. Sine of 240 degrees, however, is a negative radical 3/2. And sine of 300 degrees is a negative radical 3/2. Because what I'm wanting you to understand intrinsically without, coming right out and saying it, is that if this is the x-axis, okay, and sine is the y portion, when you go up, you are going in a positive direction, and that is why these are positive. And when you are going down, you're going in a negative direction, which is why these are negative. So that's what I'm hoping for you to have an understanding of. So that's how you do that. I guess we will also be asked, at some point in time, you'll be asked to find, let's say, arc sine is negative radical 3/2. And so there what you're going to do is you're going to pull out the unit circle. You're going to remember that arc asks the question where or at what angle is the value of sine negative root 3/2. So what you're going to do then is you are going to go through your unit circle, and you're going to look at all the y values, and you're going to look for the y values that are negative radical 3/2. This one right here is negative radical 3 over 2. This one right here is negative radical 3 over 2. And because right now we're doing our degrees, you're going to say that happens at 240 degrees and 300 degrees. Okay. And if I ask the question, same question, only differently, if I say arc to the negative first power is negative radical 3 over 2, it is the same answer because it is the same question. Didn't like that parenthesis. So that is the same question. So it's the same question, so it begs the same answer, 240 degrees and 300 degrees. So that is it, my friends. There's really nothing big or there that we haven't seen before. All right, thank you.